Hi, it's EJ Summers, and I am making this video. I promised that I would make a video about um, my book and answer some questions about it. So the first question that I want to answer is, what is the run about? Okay. I wrote this book about a young lady. Her name is Christina, and she goes by the name Chris. And she actually ends up running away from her life at a young age. She's about 18 when she leaves home. This book is actually about her life coming back 5 years later, and addressing all of the issues and the problems that she left behind when she was 18. So she comes back home and she finds that, well, everything has changed and the people in her life have changed. The problems that she ran away from years before were still there, and she still needs to address them, and she still needs to deal with them. She has a lot of unresolved issues. She also is struggling to figure out what it means to be happy. She ran away from home because she was unhappy. There were many things that she wasn't dealing with, and there were many changes in her life, and she dealt with death and chronic illness at an early age, and on top of that she also dealt with her first heartache, and at the time that she was supposed to be transitioning into a new life. So now she's trying to figure out how to put that all together. Why did I write it? Mostly I wrote the novel for myself. It was actually something just kind of for me to do, but as I was writing it, I kind of decided I wanted to share it with other people, and so I started focusing on maybe trying to make it appeal more. I didn't want it to be an intense read. I actually wrote it so that it would be kind of a fun read that you can pick up during your day off, or just on a break, and you can read it, and I wanted it to be simple so you could connect with the characters at an easy level. I just really wanted it to be a leisurely, fun read. While also some of the themes inside the book are some of the things that I have actually struggled with myself. So hopefully people will relate to that. The main character, Christina, is really trying to figure out happiness, what it means to be happy, if people can find happiness, and she's also trying to figure out how to find happiness when times are hard. She also deals with self-esteem issues, like most people do, and she's trying to figure out how to overcome that as well. What do I connect with most about Christina? I already said it in my previous answer. Probably, the self-esteem issues with Christina I really relate to. It's something I've struggled with ever since I can remember, even when I was a little girl. Christina has a real problem about her physical appearance that she's trying to work on, which is something that I dealt with throughout my entire life, and I think that a lot of young women do, and I think it goes beyond just the media stuff. It's something that I think that is actually kind of ingrained and passed down also from generation to generation. If you sit and listen to your mother or your grandmother, your aunts, even before mass media, physical appearance was an issue, and while I do believe that it helps perpetuate this issue, I think that we should really explore how we pass down physical appearance and the way we view our bodies to our daughters and to our sons. And so I think that's probably how I relate to Christina most. What is the one thing that I would like readers to take away from the run? Ultimately, I would like people to enjoy it, but I'd also really like them to take away that happiness really comes from yourself. I think, and that it's a constant struggle to find the balance. It's not that everything is perfect, it's just finding the balance within yourself so that you're happy. And I think that that's what Christina is really struggling with in this book. It's not, she does have 2 love interests. I did do that. But ultimately, it's not, the love that saves her. Love, you can. It's really you. And I really would like the reader to kind of get that the struggles for happiness is universal, and it's something that you have to find within yourself. You have to figure out what's best for you. And in Christina's case, she discovered that trying to run from her problems didn't work, and it didn't bring happiness. And so now she's having to confront the life that she left behind, and she's trying to walk the path that I think that she was originally supposed to, but it's a little harder now. And why did I do a love triangle, and do I think that they're cliche? I do think the love triangle is cliche. The reason why I did the love triangle, though, is because in other novels, when I've read the love triangle, especially in some of the young adult novels, it's really obvious who the main character is going to end up with. You know from the very beginning, this is the love of their life, and I don't think that is actually a true love triangle. What that is to me is there's true love, and then there's this other person who helps you in your time of need. It was a friend that when your love is gone, helps fulfill the needs, or helps fill that vacancy that person leaves, but they can never truly fill the hole. So what I did, and what I hope is conveyed, is that it's a true love triangle where you love both of them equally. And I believe that she really does. I honestly do not know who she's going to end up with, if she's going to end up with either of them at all. I love Alejandro, and I love Lance. There are things about them that I despise. I absolutely despise. But there were things about both of them that I love, and I love that Chris has that past connection with Alejandro. She cherishes the memories. They really have a strong foundation. And Lance has, that mystery and that bad boy image, but neither of them are perfect, and they both have mistakes. That's one of the things that I really don't like about the love triangles, is one is almost too perfect, or their actions are so easily explained away to make it better, and that's not quite how life works, and that's not how people are. And so that's why I incorporated the love triangle, because I really think that I kind of have a different view and angle on it, and I really wanted it to be real. I really want her to struggle with the emotional pain that comes with loving 2 people at the same time, and trying to figure out how to be there for them, how to not only figure out how to accept yourself and your past mistakes, but accept these people that you love who've also made mistakes. It's just, we're all human, and we're all trying to find happiness, and so that's ultimately what I love about it. I love that Lance rides a bike. It's actually, that harkens back actually to my father, and the title of the book, The Run, actually circles around the fact that she's going, it's not on like a marathon, but she's going on a run, which is what bikers call it when they ride out together, and they'll hang out for the weekend, and they'll go from a bar to bar, or from just one place to another, and they hang out together, and it's a run. So and they enjoy their time together, their friendship and their loyalty, and that's where I got that from, and I liked it because it helped highlight the struggle with Christina and the fact that she ran away from her problems and now she has to confront them. So basically that's what the run is about. Hopefully this will interest you. Please pick it up. I did spend a lot of time on it. And it is an easy read. So, and it's for $3.99 on Amazon.com. Also, I do have news. My sister is pregnant and she's due in December. And I'm also planning on going on a trip in October. I'm planning on visiting an old friend. So I would really appreciate it if you would check it out on a more selfish and personal note. I'm not going to lie. I would love the money so that I could shower my new niece or nephew with presents. So I'm excited about that. But anyway, thank you for just watching the video and supporting me, just even on a social network basis. Even if you don't go pick up my book. Also, I do have a Facebook and a Twitter account, and so I'll put all the information on how you can contact me or purchase my book in my blog and in my video below in the links in the YouTube bar. Alright, so I hope everybody has a good day. I hope you enjoyed it.